For 48 years, this ceremony was presented by the Pearl Harbor Survivors Association, along with the lighting of the beacon up on the mountaintop, to honor all those Americans who died on the island of Oahu, December 7th, 1941. Now, the sons and daughters of Pearl Harbor survivors, along with Save Mount Diablo as co-sponsor, they now present this ceremony. And here is the state chairperson of the state of California, Sons and Daughters of Pearl Harbor Survivors, and president of Local Chapter 5, Ms. Kathleen Farley.
Thank you, Wayne, for that kind introduction. Park Superintendent Rodriguez. Field representatives from Assemblywoman Joan Buchanan's office, Gail and Iris. Ron Brown, Executive Director with Save Mount Diablo. Honored guests, dignitaries, family, and friends. On behalf of the Pearl Harbor survivors, sitting to my left, along with the sons and daughters of Pearl Harbor survivors, thank you for coming out today to make this day possible and to honor our survivors. If there's anyone in this room here today that has had any part in helping to restore our beacon, either through a financial donation, your time, your talent, or your knowledge, can you please stand now for me? To my Pearl Harbor survivors, these are the people that helped make the restoration of the beacon a reality, and to do it in such a timely manner where we still have Pearl Harbor survivors living and that can attend today's ceremony. So on behalf of the Pearl Harbor survivors and the sons and daughters of Pearl Harbor survivors, thank you for making that personal commitment to make this dream become a reality. The restoration project would not have been made possible if it had not been for Assemblymember Joan Buchanan writing Assembly Bill 1916, allowing Save Mount Diablo to take over the refurbishing at the expense of Save Mount Diablo. Yes, we had many sponsors that Ron will talk about in his speech, but this became a reality because of Assemblymember Joan Buchanan's bill, and a lot of hard work went into it, and again, she has made this a reality. Writing the bill was one thing, putting it into practice was another, and this is where Save Mount Diablo came in, and I cannot tell you enough the quality of volunteers that stepped forward to work on this beacon and to put it back to the way it was back in 1928 when it was erected up on the mountain. When I call your name, please come down forward, as the Pearl Harbor survivors would like to acknowledge 5 key people that made this dream a reality. Gail and Iris, would you like to come down? They're field representatives from Assemblymember Joan Buchanan's office. Ron Brown, Executive Director with Save Mount Diablo. Thank you. You know, they say that you can take the teacher out of the classroom, but you can never take the classroom out of the teacher. The Beacon Boys with the Z, yes, as Superintendent Rodriguez explained. May I have John Gallagher, Dick Heron, John Stewart, please come forward. These people basically are the ones that made it happen. And again, on behalf of the Pearl Harbor survivors, my assistant honorary member, John Anzac, is going to hand each of the survivors in the front row something that they will personally present to each of you. John. He's just practicing for Christmas, that's all, like Santa Claus. So will each of you 5 members that I have called, you can go and stand in front of a Pearl Harbor survivor? John, Dick, Ron, Iris, and Gail. And they will present it to you. John, get back up here. What these survivors are presenting to the 5 key people that made this happen is a patch of the Pearl Harbor Survivors National Association, and also every signature with every Pearl Harbor Survivor member, Chapter 13, and one from Chapter 2. And this is their gift to all their, the guys. There it is. John, the black, Rosie the Riveter bag. Gail, don't get too comfortable. I need you back up here, please.
There's 3. No, there's 2.
There should be 2. Pearl Harbor survivors and sons and daughters wanted to do a special acknowledgement for the copious amounts of hours that Assembly Member Joan Buchanan did on writing AB 1916, and also to Ron Brown with Save Mount Diablo. And my assistant, John Anzac, will present Ron Brown and Gail a plaque.
Thank you. Save Mount Diablo. Thank you.
Where's Gail's?
Only do one at a time, Mother. This was not supposed to be part of this.
Sorry. And Assemblywoman Joan Buchanan is not able to attend today's ceremony. So what the Pearl Harbor survivors and the sons and daughters have done is we have invited her to our January monthly meeting. And again, we will be presenting Joan the plaque and the photo frame so she won't feel left out. Thank you.
I just wanted to say thank you so much on behalf of Joan. I know that this is going to be something she will treasure for a very long time. And she sends her best. She's not able to be here today, but she does send her best. And she wanted us to please be sure to thank the nearly 100 volunteers, businesses small and large, who contributed to completing the restoration project. It could not have happened without you. Particular thank you to Ron Brown, Save Mount Diablo, the Beacon Boys, John, and Dick. What's his name? The true heroes here are the gentlemen here in front of you. These gentlemen and those who fought so bravely one Sunday morning 72 years ago in Hawaii. So thank you very much. Joan sends her very best. Thank you. And she's delighted that she could play a small role in making sure that the beacon continues to shine for many, many years. Thanks.